Boy, you know it's a fun moment when you're booting the game up, and the very first thing you see on the save selection is the lead-in is like the CEO guy who turned his entire body into like a tiny little mechanized box that has legs. Like, not even kidding. That's the lore for this thing. I'm not sure what that really says about this game. It's a very interesting choice, but hey, I guess I'm not one to question it. I'll just, yeah, you could really just chalk up as Shirow Masamune is a fairly weird dude, but I guess we'll get to that as we go forward. Alright, so, hey guys, what's up? Bob here. Welcome to a brand new Let's Play, this time for a new series that is, once again, not for A, Naruto, or B, Dragon Ball Z. So, you immediately know that no one in my audience is going to watch this, but you know what? Still gonna do it. New year, new me. You know, all that shebang. This is Ghost in the Shell standalone complex on the PS2. Oh boy, I have some things to explain to the audience. Okay, so if you don't know what a Ghost in the Shell is, boy, you got some catching up to do. I'm not going to downplay it too much or downplay you guys or give you shit. Instead, I'm going to give you this really quick break right here in order to go check out the movie for yourself. Yeah, I'll give you 5 seconds. Okay, yeah, so you questioning God yet? Yeah, it's a pretty fun time, wasn't it? Boy. Fucking Motoko, though. Alright, so, yeah, so essentially, Ghost in the Shell in its entirety is like a sort of postmodern, critical look of the world. Well, like, even though, despite how technologically advanced we get, yeah, the human condition never really advances too much, and it's still, in some ways, it gets more accentuated. Also, questioning what is human. What is a soul? What is a self? What is a machine? Are machines human? You know, so on and so forth. Just going down that rabbit hole. It's a fun time to be had. So, with that very brief synopsis out of the way, I guess it's time to go ahead and start this. So, yes, once again, I am your Lord and Savior of the obscure anime PS2 game. Boy, am I. Jesus Christ, my save file's on here. So, this is actually a very interesting thing. So, if you are familiar with my channel at all, boy, way back in the day, I did Let's Plays of Naruto Uzumaki Chronicles 1 and 2. And this is going to be a really weird thing. Like, Bob, what does that have to do with this? Well, Standalone Complex here, you would not believe it, is actually made by the same company who made those two games, Studio Cavia. I would not expect it either, frankly. I guess it's a way to tie back to my two most popular Let's Plays, so there is that. So, got me. But it's interesting to come back to those guys after all these years, see their take on our IP that is not NERT. So, do I think they did all right? Yeah, they did good. They did fine. They did fine. I will not besmirch them too much. They did a decent job. Obviously, with these anime companies, no one's perfect, especially in the PS2 area. Oh boy. Sorry, if you're in that time period and you're not called Tenkaichi 3, there's a probably 9% chance it wasn't doing too well. Also, once again, to get the sound open, monitor full screen. Yes, we are in fact recording this on emulator. I do own the physical copy. Thank you very much. Also, one other thing. What's this weird thing down here? What's this person? Where are these text boxes? So, to not be around the bush too much longer, yes, this is the very first Let's Play I'm doing that is completely done on Twitch. Now, I know for many a year, I've done everything, not post-commentary, but I've done offline, and I want to change that up a little bit, because some of the games I'm going to be doing in the coming future, Raging Blast, Ultimate Tenkaichi, gonna need to have an audience to talk to when doing those games, because holy shit, are they fucking dry. Also, I figured it would be fun to just, you know, evolve the channel, not be bogged down by Audacity constantly desyncing from my Elgato, you know, so on and so forth. Anyway, enough behind the scenes stuff. Let's go ahead and fire this game up. ISO selector, switch disk. Good stuff. Also, yeah, obviously, since this is an emulator, there's going to be a few errors graphically with the game, with the emulation. It's nothing crazy. Let's just say there's a few lines on the screen where they shouldn't be. So, hope you guys are ready to question what God is. So, I keep making that joke. I guess we're just going to have to jump in. But yeah, there's emulation errors at the ass. Well, no, it's an exaggeration. There are a couple of emulation errors, but I think the only ones that are in this game are purely graphical. outside of that, the game actually runs pretty decently. I have some friends who gripe about the emulator having some heavy input delay. Honestly, I didn't really get it. Like, it's not too bad. There's worse emulators you can get out there. Trust me on that one. Anyway, intro movie. Enjoy. Oh, hello, Studio Cavia. What's up? Story is fiction. Let's see how that holds up.
Memories are being erased?
Now, boss man.
No doubt about it. The choreographer's in the autonomous region.
Let's go, Tachikoma.
This must be one of those clip fests!
Major, we're running out of time. Hurry up!
Attack barrier.
You who have been reduced to puppets of the state cannot possibly betray that state, can you?
All of us fight in the name of what we believe to be just and ethical. If you ask me, nothing else is worth following.
Oh, okay, that was actually it. Sorry. It's actually been a while since I watched the full intro. I didn't remember it actually being that short. So yeah, Ghost in the Shell. Now, I guess to bring this around to Naruto again, yeah, no, I'm comparing Naruto to Ghost in the Shell. That's a weird leap I am doing, but, oh yeah, let me roll the audio a little bit. That's a weird leap I am partaking in, but there's more to it than you might think. So if you're a fan of my channel, and you're into Naruto, and you don't know what Ghost in the Shell really is, I'm going to sell you this a little bit. So, Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. The 2002 anime that ran with 2 seasons between that and 04. In America, in dubs, there's actually a lot of bleed over going from Naruto dubs into this game. Well, not this game, you know, the series. Like, I'm not kidding, there's a lot of actual voice actors that make the jump. I think, I could be wrong, but I think maybe this was dubbed before Naruto was happening. I could be wrong because I feel like the Ghost in the Shell has been good about dubs. But yeah, obviously our main character, Motoko Kusanagi, the Major for short, voiced by Mary Elizabeth McGlynn. You probably know her in Naruto as, you know, Kurenai, Top MILF, Magiterami, you know, stuff like that, as well as the temporary stand for Tsunade. So that's one. Richard Epcar Bato, legendary voice actor. I've met the man. He's fucking cool. I love Richard and Patrick Stites are like 2 of my most favorite human beings ever. It's great. Let's see. Obviously, Togusa is voiced by Crispin Freeman, famous for Itachi, obviously, and I guess Alucard and Helsing, if you're in that neck of the woods. There is that. William Knight, I think his name is, voices, it starts with an A. I always forget, I generally just go with the old man, the commander of, you know, Section 9. Aragawa? Oh my god, fuck. I always forget his name. I don't know why I keep blanking on his name. It always just fucks with me. But yeah, same voice actor for Danzo. And that's really cool because Danzo is usually complete cunt in Naruto. So to actually associate him with a really cool character, sweet. I'm a fan of that. And the only one I know of offhand is Saito, voiced by Kakashi in Naruto. Don't remember his name either. Dave Wittenberg, that was it. Dave. Sadly, Dave doesn't do a lot of stuff anymore. He's still a really cool dude, from what I understand. So, there is that. That's about the most I can grasp for. So yeah, sorry for stalling so long. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering why on the main menu for the PS2, why it was circle for select and X for go back. I think I might have actually gotten a BIOS for the PS2 in Japan. Small mistake. It doesn't affect anything. It's literally whatever, because I'm still running. If you're worried, no, I am in fact still running at 60 FPS. Not a big deal. It doesn't seem to affect anything, so whatever. Okay, so with that all the way, 2 things really fast. One is that there is a full dedicated training mode for this game. I would show this, but this thing goes on for a while. Like, I'm talking north of 20 minutes. It's actually kind of nuts. So we're not going to touch that. We're just going to focus on the main game. I'm going to walk you guys through it. It's actually kind of fun. And I guess before we go too much further, third-person shooter. A lot of design elements taken from Halo of all things. You'll see that as we go forward. Nothing really too crazy beyond that. You can slightly adjust things. There's more customization here for your menu stuff than I would expect for a game like this, so that's kind of cool. I'm not going to complain too much. All right, let's jump in. Now, I debated making a brand spanking new save file. Kind of thought against it, mostly because I get to show you guys things that happen after you beat the game. Unlockables, post-game content, stuff like that. It's actually kind of cool. Cavia, despite making the very dry Uzumaki Chronicles 1, did a pretty good job with 2. And if you remember Uzumaki Chronicles 2, there's a pretty decent amount of in-game content. So, you know that these guys know how to think or two about navigating their stuff. So, not too big a deal. So let's just go ahead and start this guy off. Okay, it's X, thank God. Alright, also, yeah, when you beat the game, you get options of 4 different colors for Kusanagi and Bato. Bato's got some actual range. And also, yeah, I'm just going to be honest, Kusanagi is just, she looks great in a lot of things you put her in, no matter what. So, you know, details. Alright, I'm going to try to show off all the colors as I can. We're going to play 1 level each with Bato and the Major. We're going to come back to the main menu and then swap out for Type B, then Type C, and Type D. Also partly because I have not seen all of them myself, so hey, it should be kind of fun, who knows. So we're just going to do that. Set infinite ammo to on. You get this when you beat even, I think, okay. So the way I started this game off, I beat it half easy, half normal. I'm not sure what the requirements are, so you can't set infinite ammo if you want to. It's going to shoot your score way down, though. But here's the thing. Score doesn't really get you anything in this game, really. Like, it's kind of weird. It doesn't really amount to... I've literally done digging around in this game on GameFAQs. Nothing for actual score completion. It's just kind of bragging rights. But even then, I'm not going to set this too... I'm not going to make this too hard. I'm not going to set this too... I'm not... Ugh, fuck talking. I'm not going to make this too easy on myself. I'm going to set it to... No infinite ammo on. Beginning, are you sure? Moderately. And here's where it gets even more fun. You get to select what weapon you want to start, I think. Yep, okay. When you beat the game, you can select what weapon you want to, or what sub-weapon you want to walk in with. I'm not going to do that, because again, the game's a bit of an asshole. It literally cuts your score, I think by 50% if you have one of these on, and by 90% if you have infinite ammo on. Now again, it doesn't really affect much, but I'll at least play a little bit fair. Selecting the empty square down the bottom right is the only way to start with no ammo. Yeah, but Jesus Christ, this moves fast.
20 seconds to Nihama Pier.
I'm gonna try to stay relatively quiet for these, by the way. These cutscenes go by very quickly.
For an altitude of 20. We'll drop in from above the pier entrance and commence the op.
Roger.
Bato, the exit's all yours.
Right. You just leave all of those fleeing rabbits to me.
I'm counting on you. Hey, Chief, ready whenever you are. What's so important about this op that I lose my day off?
The military has requested us to arrest a witness who's at a black market weapons sale taking place at Nihama on Pier N3. Apparently, the weapons were scheduled to be scrapped by the military but were misappropriated.
Shouldn't we put a leash on him and see where he runs?
The important thing is that he's the subject of an investigation. Major, you extract his memories and find out who's backing his shopping spree. Regarding the current pier situation, it's believed that a substantially large armed group has infiltrated the site.
You want me and Bato to do this alone?
I'll have Ishikawa back you up. Pass information to him for analysis as you get it.
I doubt that you'll have any trouble with it, Major, but the operating systems at the pier are pretty old. I'll send you data piecemeal.
Tokusa, keep an eye on military intel. Roger. Saito, back up the Major from the water. Roger. Pazu and Boma, check out any groups you suspect are related.
Roger.
Now get out there and start earning your pay, people.
Roger that.
The military's moved up in the world. They got us cleaning up after their messes.
Let's have them owe us one.
So yeah, in a seeming reference to like the famous intro for the original standalone complex, or, yeah, the original Ghost in the Shell movie. Matoko is famous for doing that, just straight up Superman drop in. Like, every time I see her do anything, she always does that. I'm not even kidding. She's done that in, let's see, I think she did it once in the second Ghost in the Shell movie. Yes, there was a second one. We can get into details about that if you want. She's done that multiple times, especially in the intro for Ghost in the Shell Sound Complex itself. I think she did it for second gig. It's kind of just a hallmark by now, and it's cute, but it's like, okay, we get it. She did the famous thing in the movie. Can we move on, please? Anyway, before outside of that, let's just go ahead and move on. So, a couple things about the game itself. Third-person shooter, obviously. Unfortunately, not over the shoulder because, you know, 2004. So, not the best shooting controls, but good enough, I'll say. Now, here's where things get a little bit weird. R2 is jump. I'm going to repeat that. R2 is jump. Okay, that's new. R1, I believe, is your... No. L1 is your basic gunshot. L2 is like your sub-weapon. Square switches your sub-weapon. You start with... You can have grenades, knives, melee. Melee is kind of where it's at. I'm not going to lie. That if you... Maybe you can finagle the cursor. Maybe the knives be more worth it. I don't know. Maybe you're weird. R1 is, I think, your dodge button. And you're just... I thought you were completely invincible during these, but no. I've had snipers shoot me out of the air while doing this. But I think the startup might be invincible. I don't know. Details. So yeah, it's just kind of weird. I think X is your interact button. Square is selection. Circle is reload. But unfortunately, circle is also weapon pickup. So you'll go to reload in the middle of a heated firefight. But be like, oops, I picked up this weak SMG. There goes my sniper rifle. Oopsie. So it's a little bit weird. Also, ledge grabbing. You hold out R1 to grab ledges. I don't like that. I wish it did automatically, but yeah. Also, you can also have like a Watoko only. You can do like a multi-walled triple jump. It's not amazing. It's very finicky, but hey, you know what? It's fuck it. It's whatever. I don't really care. It's a thing. It's a thing. You can do stuff with that. So let's just go ahead and get this game on the road. Do you know the game only was made by a bunch of... Huh, I didn't know that. Now, one other thing before we start. Let's see if maybe I can hit this a little bit higher. Okay, got it. Cool. I didn't think I actually get that because of the weapon spread. Oh, boy. There's all the collectibles for fans. The fans, if you collect a certain amount of them, I think they will... unlock new characters in multiplayer. Like, I know you can unlock Tachikomas, which is kind of neat, I guess. Anyway, one thing I can do, show off really fast. Yeah, if you could somehow land them, the knives are one-hit kills, and that is kind of cool. Is it important for anything? No. I think it's kind of neat. Anyway, so that was quickly dealt with. If you approach him, he'll just like aggro, and he'll start shooting at you. This is a super basic tutorial area. It's kind of whatever. Now I think this terminal is the one to open. Yes. Gate authorization.
Gate now opening.
This is Togusa. I pulled this info from the local cops. The pier's security was hit by a sneak attack 48 minutes ago, and the security system was overwritten. Enemy forces seem to have the pier under their control.
Understood.
Neato. We'll deal with it. Maybe I should tackle some more stuff about Ghost in the Shell as we go along. So, Ghost in the Shell, if you're not... It's already been half an hour. Holy shit.
Looks like a Jameson-type man has left for the Harbor Control Center's tower.
Oh, wait. Can you shoot these? Holy shit.
There isn't much time before it sets sail. Hurry.
You'll have to go into the multi-level warehouses.
There we go.
Look around for an entrance.
I'm pretty sure I selected normal if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay. Selected? Nice. Okay.
Unit ID records confirmed.
I worked it so that ID data in the enemy cyber brains can be displayed as positional data. I've seen that pattern somewhere before.
Can we do a structural analysis on it?
Oh god, no one should let Tachikomas on the intercoms. They sound horrid. Oh my god. I don't know who thought that was a good idea to have them on comms, but whatever. Anyway, so the basic flow and the ebb and flow of this game is essentially you maneuver your way through 3D environments, try to get from point A to point B, take out enemies, try to get shot yourself, you know, so on and so forth. I was a little overly prepared for... Okay, here's the thing that kind of blows dick about this game. This opening level is kind of obnoxious. Like, straight up, I don't like it. Also, yeah, you can see how finicky the fucking reticle can be. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll take care of that one. Anyone? There was one other guy running around down here. So for the record, I try to play this game very Metal Gear Solid, where like I try to be stealthy if I can, but if I can't, then whatever. I don't think difficulty affects their line of sight too much. I do know that difficulty can affect some enemy placement later on, but it's not too big a deal. All right, so I got a grenade. Hell yeah, grenade. Speaking of Metal Gear. Okay, so with that out of the way. So here's the one thing that I kind of suck about this game. Later on, when you get further in and you start looking for very specific terminals, they're not going to be highlighted. And that is really annoying. It even comes up fast as this level. Ugh.
This will let you work the crane. It's a pattern code that runs along path A3.
Okay.
Executing crane boot up.
Sweet. Yeah, a little bit of navigation in this game can be a little bit of a problem sometimes. It's not too bad for the most part, but boy is it can get a little obtrusive. I'm definitely going to say that straight up. All right. Also, I love how sometimes the camera can come dislodge from your main character. It's kind of hilarious. All right, so for this bit, you just got to use a crane here as soon as you can jump up to it. Bitch. Okay, just got to go up here. Can't you see that plane landing? I swear you could. Yeah, there was a sound of like a plane landing just now, and like I swore you could see it like doing so, but well, I guess not. Damn, we're actually closer to the back than I thought we were. Holy shit. Around here. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've ever managed to play this first level in under, I'll say 20 minutes. Like, this opening level is, in all honesty, kind of obnoxious. That said, though, obnoxiousness in this game is a little seldom. For the most part, I'm going to say that somehow Cavia actually did a pretty good job with this game. Yeah, anime games in this time period, very hit and miss, often very much miss, so that's a bit of an issue. Yeah, come on, just go down. Yay. Wait, was that a shotgun? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, when you start off with every time you start a level, you always start with just the one gun. Triangles, what's your weapons, by the way? You always start with the one gun. Well, as soon as you find a new gun, if you press triangle, you can just pick it up. That being said, though, yeah, from then on, if you ever want to switch weapons or pick up a new weapon, you can only hold 2. I wish you could hold 3. God damn, I wish you could hold 3, but you can't. Ugh. Anyway, so there's a fan over here. What the first time you're going through here? There we go. Well, let's just hit this.
No response.
I guess this terminal's dead.
The terminal at the entrance is set up the same way. It's probably faster to find a new infiltration route.
Yep. Yeah, that's gonna be. You're gonna probably be having that question to yourself. Is this level still going? Yep, it's still going. This pier just kind of goes forever. Yeah, it's whatever. Come on. Did I just backflip onto that? Oh my god. I would like. Okay. These controls are so set. That's a big thing about this game. The controls are really overly sensitive. And I can probably see it was just the way I play the game normally. Whenever I'm playing, I actually don't. I do like this old trick of like not so much. I guess I can talk about this because I don't play shooter games a lot on the channel, do I? So an older trick of a lot of third-person games is to not even like so much like move your right stick in order to move the reticle. Because here's the thing, even a very light tap. Yeah, see, like there's no in between. It's like you start at this speed and then. No, I'm kidding about that. If you're wondering about that, seriously, like this game is super easy to emulate on the PS2 emulator. It's like probably one of the more behaved games out on the platform, honestly. Funny that. But no, like seriously, it's very touchy. Like there's no in between for going this speed. I'm just doing literally incremental bumps. yeah, the dead zone's kind of atrocious. So as a result, what I do is I often just shimmy back and forth with the left stick in order to more accurately line up shots. That's the trick I do anyway. I know I picked that trick somewhere before. Oh, you know what? I think I got it from Dead Space. I think that might be a Taylor Sonori behind me. That's kind of cute.